Gemini. So this is going to be your 3-month overview. We're going to take a look at the card Chariot, which is the month of July. Then Strength represents August, Hermit represents September, and then we're going to take a look at your independent energy as well with the Nine of Pentacles. What are you doing? How are you getting impacted in your environment for the next 3 months? What's up in your energy independently, right? So again, take what resonates, leave what does not, reverse energies as you see fit. Doesn't resonate, check your other placements, or I'll catch you in the next one. Also, kindly like, share, and subscribe my videos, show some engagement. That's how you add your energy to my collective. And I'm more prone to picking up on your energies when you show some sort of engagement here in the form of likes, hitting that thumbs up, doesn't hurt nobody. Commenting too, that way I'm more prone to pick up on your story the next time around, you see. And hitting that subscribe button and bell icon. Page of Wands, Four of Swords, Nine of Swords. You've been thinking about some sort of action here and to put out some sort of communication or curiosity to take off in a particular direction. It's been weighing in your mind, in the back of your mind, and whenever you try to think about taking action towards it, it's like, no, wait. I don't think I want to do it. I think we should just rest on it because it's too stressful, it's too scary. I don't want to do it. I don't want to take action. I don't want to be curious about this situation. Even though my mind wanders in that particular direction, I still don't want to. You don't want to do that, Gemini. Please, it's stressful, it's hurting, it could hurt you. You're giving into your fears here for some reason. That's what I'm saying. If Nine of Swords was the first card and then Four of Swords and the Page of Wands, then I would have said something opposite, quite the opposite. But the third card, the closing card, is the Nine of Swords. So it's like you're giving into your fears here, fears of the mind. Even though it's not true, you are just thinking that it might be a possibility. So there you go. There you go with that Gemini overthinking brain. Again, I'm a Gemini moon, so I understand the process. I get it. Queen of Swords, okay, standing in your power, Fool, and the Justice card. So somebody's opening up towards you, and that's why you feel the pressure to give something of yourself to that, but it stresses you out. Even the littlest of messages, putting it out there, communicating, it feels like, oh my God, it's stressful, it's too much of stress. And I'm trying to rest on it, I'm trying to keep it together, but I don't know, I have no idea. And you're showing up, then eventually you make up your mind, and then you show up with a very brave sort of intellectual sword energy, which is to say that you are being very stoic, very calm, very sensible about approaching the situation and talking to the situation. You step into your Queen of Swords energy here. The Fool, somebody's opening up towards, they are carrying that justice principle on their back, which is to say that they are opening up towards you, they want to open up towards you, but they also are suggesting justice, fairness. I want to serve justice. Probably they want to make things correct with you, and that's why you're showing me so much stress, because they said something or they completely are blasting themselves open towards you, and you probably did not expect it and you are not prepared for it, and that's why your mental engines are going off on you, you see. Let's see the Strength card. Show me the month of August. But you're taking it head on. I think you're dealing with it eventually. You're like, you know what, get out of it, Gemini, let's talk. Let's hear them out, to say the least. You're at least hearing them out, because the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, there's a difference between Queen and King of Swords. Queen of Swords has her hand up. It's like, I'm going to give you a chance to speak for yourself, to speak your piece. And while I'm also holding on to my truth and my perspective of the truth, all right? But also, P.S., don't lie to me, because I might cut you with my sword. So there you go. Let's see the month of August for you. Six of Swords, moving on from, okay, moving on. Your truth is that you're talking about it. You intellectually are talking about your truth, that when you moved on, it broke your heart. Moved on from something or somebody, I don't know, but it breaks your heart, or it broke your heart. You walked away with a lot of pain. You walked away with a lot of disappointment, and it's of the past, by the way. So you are intellectually, I told you, Queen of Swords is handling, she has her ace too in her hands. So it's like, now my turn to speak the truth. And this is what I am coming up with. This is what I need to say. And this is my perspective of things and what happened with me. Okay. So it looks to me like you're moving on from this situation as well. It's like you stopped by, heard them, you spoke your piece as well, but you were like, you know what, there's too many disappointments. I still feel like even if I, excuse me, just a second, giving to this, balancing up with this, or hoping that there is a love opportunity here, it's just not going to happen because there's too much pain, there's too much betrayal surrounding this whole situation, and I don't think I can do it. I just don't think I can do it. I am stopping by to tell you my truth. This is what I experienced, and let's hope, let's bring justice to the situation, let's bring balance to the situation, let's bring closure to the situation so that we both feel okay while moving on about each other and about the past, right? It's resolved, it's justified now. My old pains of the past are recognized, and theirs are too. But you're telling me that it's, regardless of whatever the situation, whatever the balances are right now, even if you're showing up with the best of your intentions to show justice, to serve justice to me or to the situation and to the pain of my past, the pain still remains, and I still feel like you could move on any moment, you could emotionally abandon me. So there's no point in connecting with you in that way, in that loving way. I can't date you and I can't be with you because Six of Pentacles can also mean dating card. So I can't balance up with you in any way, shape, or form. I can't continuously see you. You cannot be an everyday part of my life. You just can't. That's it. And that's me honoring my own sense of self worth here with the Queen of Pentacles. And that's, yep, there you go. That was one of your fears. Told you. You had to sidestep and abandon. You probably might have ended this connection sneakily, like you just ghosted them probably, and ever since you've been thinking about this whole thing and thinking about how you left the situation behind, and you worked your way through understanding your own sense of self-worth through this, like, was it worthy of me, was it good for me, what is good for me then, and things like that, you see. Let's see the month of September for you. It's not up for question, the relationship and the love is not up for question. Like, it's like, making peace with an ex that is supposed to be an ex and you know it, but it's also that, you see, I wish you well, there's no harm, no ill will that I hope, wish towards you or wish upon you. I wish you the best, but you are not my best. You're not what I'm looking for anymore. And that time has taught me that, and experiences have taught me that, right? Five of Pentacles. Oh my God. Yeah, you cannot connect to them. I cannot connect to you emotionally speaking. Maybe sometimes they are insisting, this person is insisting that they want to connect to you and that they don't want to abandon this. They are putting up a fight, probably for some of you, putting up a debate. They are a bit insistent when it comes to this whole thing. And that's why probably you have to insist so much about moving on and that this would not work out, because they are probably insisting that we can make this work. Hey, I believe in this time around. I know I can work. I know I can show up for this. I know I can be honest about this time around. And it's like, yeah, but where was that a long time ago, the last time? It's kind of like that. And they are insisting on connecting with you, even if it means a little bit. Like, can we just at least have a good time together? Can we just connect with each other over shared cups, over shared interests, over drinks, few drinks, a little bit of emotionality will go a long way for me. Please, can we do that? Let's not abandon this. We had something special, this, that, and the other. You see? Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Ten of Wands. You're telling me that taking up on this offer, my heart feels tired. My heart's heavy. If I take up on this offer, it would be very heavy on my heart. And that's also heavy because Queen of Cups and the King of Cups are all about depth. All right. Three of Cups isn't going to satisfy a Queen of Cups. All right. It's not going to satisfy you. So you're like, even if I take up this shiny offer that looks like an Ace of Pentacle, which is viable in the real world and very stable, very good, it still is not going to be enough for me. On the heart space, that's where I feel very tired. Yep, there you go. You still are not over the last time, how much you exhausted yourself and emotionally overgave. You emotionally overgave to the situation. And this person probably is showing up with a lot of strong spirit, but it's like, yeah, I have lost all my emotional spirit to make this work towards you and with you. Yep, they're putting up a fight. It's like, we can work through this. We can work. We can talk. You can shout at me. You can be angry, you can say a lot of stuff to me too, you can do things to me too, and then we'll be even, and things like that. You see, take your pick, however they are debating. I don't know, I haven't heard the conversation, so I don't know, but they are putting up a fight, and that's why you're taking into consideration some sort of offer. It's like once they see that you are moving on and you are completely walking away from this, it's like out of haste, out of physical abandonment, because you are telling me I cannot try like that with you. I cannot try like that in that space of love and dating and romance with you. That's too difficult for me. You have mentally resigned yourself to this thing, to this truth too. But the physical abandonment piece, they fear that. It's like now that Gemini has told me that they don't want to try things, it's only fair that I will probably physically lose connectivity with them. And they would probably physically abandon me too, and I would never get to see them ever again. So before that happens, I need to put forth some sort of offer, you know? And you're like, yeah, you're giving me all of this offer, but my heart towards you feels heavy now. It's too burdensome. My own feelings for you is also burdensome. You were thinking even putting out some sort of curious message. It's like you were curious, but you were also stressed about what they had to say. So you were like, you know what? Yeah, there you go. That's what you're thinking about. I told you, you stopped by and you were looking closely at this particular offer here. Queen of, can I make this shit up? Gemini, can I make this shit up? Didn't I tell you? What did I tell you? Rewind that shit. These two cards are, how many cards are in this deck? The same two cards came out. I told you, you were thinking about this. It would mean opening up towards the cycle, accepting this offer, because the world is in the middle card. So it's neither here nor there. It's like you are up in the air about whether to take up on this offer, because that would mean stepping into a very different energy here, into a different world of being in love, allowing yourself to love this person and to be loved by them. And the fact of the matter is that you are telling me it's heavy for you to receive this, and it's heavy for you to even try, emotionally speaking, because accepting this offer would mean that you'll have to give away something of yourself, your love, your energy to them, and it would take up a lot of effort on your part. It's like, I'm tired, I don't even know if I want to try because I'm too exhausted to try too. And you understand, independently speaking, you understand that if I were to take up on their offer, I'll have to step into the energy of Queen of Cups, which is naturally flowing energy of love, right? There should be no tired, oh, I'm tired today, so I'm not going to love you today. Let's talk tomorrow, and things like that. You can't do that. You'll have to step into energy honestly and take up on their offer. So, like, should I not, should I not? Let's see some more. I don't know what you're gonna do, because I have just caught you in the thick of it, thick of this confusion, because it looked shiny. Whatever they offered, it was really something. It was enough for you to pay attention to them, to pay attention to the offer, or to take them seriously a bit. Eight of Cups, Ten of Swords. You're back to that again. You're like, no, what if it happens just like the past? What if the same thing happens? The Queen of Pentacles again. Yep. I remember what I'm worth. So is this worthy of me? I remember the past, how it ended up with you. I still remember the ending. It's still fresh in my eyes. I can still actively look back at the ending and how it happened and how you treated me and how you probably remained emotionally unavailable, and I was forced to probably emotionally deplete myself. That's why you're showing me emotional depletion and emotional tiredness, because you got yourself emotionally exhausted trying to make it work with this person in the past probably. So it's like, damned if I try, damned if I don't. It's kind of like that. I can't tell you what to do, because it's your energy telling me that it's like you're taking up into consideration their offer, whatever they put forth towards you. It was serious enough for you to pay attention, but you also, the other half of you is like, but that ending though, remember that ending? Remember the hurt? Remember the pain? Remember how you made me feel unwanted? Remember how I was pushed to leave you behind? I never wanted to, but I had to. Remember that? There are two sides of you, honey, that I'm seeing here today. So I can't advise you anything. It's your choice. Your energy is telling me what it's doing. I'm not. So there you go. That's all I have for you, Geminis. I hope this helped.